Here in the middle part of the season, Grant, what are the biggest challenges for players?
Well, BA, it's mental, physical, and emotional fatigue. Night in and night out, you have to stay focused. With the amount of games teams play, all those back-to-backs, traveling across the country, bringing it every time out can be difficult.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Willie Hernangomez. And it's Hughes in at the two-guard position. Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
Boy, it's been great to watch Saddiq Bey improve as a player. He's pulling in more rebounds, finding more buckets, really making the effort to just do more in general.
Here's Kuminga over Bey. Nice shot by Kuminga.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
You know, Smitty, Bey's growth has also resulted in him setting some new career highs.
The reason why, BA, he's taking advantage of those touches he's earning now. When the team asks him to step up, he's ready. A willingness to learn and work hard will serve him well in this league.
Wiggins finds Kuminga, and that one drops.
And making the extra pass. Wiggins' teammates appreciate his willingness to get it to them when they're uncovered.
Watch out.
And that one misses. Smitty, this Hawks team, they'll take what you give them on offense.
They are comfortable working in the mid-range. BA, they can attack at all three levels, no agenda, and are flexible with their looks.
Pass to Hughes. The three is out.
Come on.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Murray passes to Bey. Back to Murray. Launches it. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound. Okongwu with the bucket.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Here's Hughes. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
What a look from Steph Curry. Just shredding defenses with pinpoint passes to open teammates.
Down low. Here's Okongwu. And a flush down. Nice dude.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Here's Hughes. Doesn't go that time, so Atlanta will take it the other way. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. The three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
This one for three. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Bogdanovich on the wing. Pounded by Wiggins. Bey passes to Young. To the middle. One-handed slam.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
Pass to Hughes. Over Murray. Again, the Warriors score.
These are the fundamentals we're always talking about. Excellent bounce pass.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Thompson comes in for Stephen Curry. Knocked loose. Here we go, all alone. Here's Hughes. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Pass to Finney-Smith. It's Little on the wing. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Drafted late in the first round, Little has shown very quickly that he can be a key player in any team's rotation.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second one. Golden State has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Out to the right wing. Pass to Hughes.
His first, team second.
Off the inbound pass. Hughes, no good. The Hawks trailing. He takes it in. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
His first, team third.
He's off in the first.
Taylor taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. From deep. And it's Little with a rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. And the basket by Sumner.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
The Warriors have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Here's Hughes. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 3 from downtown.
Bad foul. That's not who you want to send to the line.
His second, team's fourth.
The first one falls.
Substitution on the court.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. Onyeka Okongwu is out there with Sadiq Bey. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. So that's the Hawks 5.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Bucks put together a nice one. He scored 20 points and stretched the other team out a bit, nailing a few threes. It ended up being such a solid night for him, putting in a lot of energy and making things happen for his team. Guys?
That's good stuff, Allie. He really made his presence felt in that one, doing some heavy lifting.
And I think he'll try and repeat that performance tonight.
I'm sure Coach is hoping for that as well, but every night's different. Who knows, maybe someone else will have to step up this time.
You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from three.
Young. And so he draws the foul. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Moody's checked in for the Warriors.
In the 2021 playoffs, Trae Young was unreal, leading the Atlanta Hawks to the Eastern Conference Finals. The first round series against the Knicks was memorable.
Pass to Hughes. Good. And it's Walker who picks up the assist. He's got 18.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Now here's Murray. He's got 5. And Smitty, Trae Young in New York, electric against the Knicks.
He was, B.A. He was taunting the crowd in the Metro. We saw another level of Trae Young, the ability to be the man in a series, doing it on the biggest stage in New York City.
Take it away. Pass to Moody. Launches a 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Okongwu's got 8 rebounds in the game. Inside, here's Young. Uses the glass on the layup.
What a nimble move by Young, getting around the contact and the finish.
Here's Hughes, guarded by Young. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And the Warriors make some changes. Draymond Green comes in for Hernan Gomez. And it's Andrew Wiggins in for Walker. So he gets them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
A minute 37 left to play in the first half.
His 4th foul already, and we're not even at halftime. They'll likely limit his minutes the rest of the way.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Murray finds Young. Bogdanovich on the wing, hounded by Wiggins. Bogdanovich against Wiggins. 6 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. Murray from outside.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with this offense.
Big coming.
Tries again.
Green just loves to muck it up on defense. So good at contesting shots.
Pass to Hughes.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Team second.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
The Hawks shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Little. Clock at 6. Throws it up high. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. In transition, here they come. A nice shot by Hughes. 27 points for him.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
And the Hawks with possession here. The 12-point game. Their last game, a win against the Magic. Looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Rarely frazzled. They play with a pretty even temperature, in my opinion, throughout this entire game.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
That's tipped. Here's Hughes. And there's another one for the Warriors.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
It's good if it goes. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
They already had the momentum going to the break. Now they've got even more of it.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Warriors ahead. They lead by 18. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Well, the Warriors' shooting has been on another level. 68% for the game. Kicking off the second half. Here's Steve Kerr's 5. They've got Stephen Curry. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Willie Hernan-Gomez. And it's Hughes in at the 2. Pass to Young. On the wing, Bay. He's watched by Kuminga. Here's Murray. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one. Looking to slow it down here, run a play.
Which is interesting because they've done much better playing with pace.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Atlanta is shooting the rock well at 46%. And you look at the numbers Murray puts up, Grant. He's a threat to post a triple-double on any given night.
And I love that about him, B.A. I mean, he brings it in every aspect of the game. He doesn't hunt stats. The game just finds him. With his steal rate, might be the best bet to put up a quadruple-double in the league one day.
Offensive rebound. Ooh, stolen by Murray. On the push, here comes Atlanta. There's Bogdanovich with the 3, and the three-pointer goes. Bogdanovich has got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field. Trying to get his man back for the last 3. It helps to not make this personal.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Murray's got 11.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to this half. Offensively, 4 straight and counting.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Murray's got 8 here in this quarter.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Hughes. Fires the 3.
You got it. Come on.
Here's Green. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. Making a 3-point play. The Hawks making a switch here.
For this team, Draymond's a true necessity. Does all the little things. Everyone understands how important he is on both ends.
Here's Hughes. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Sumner. And he banks in the layup. Sumner's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors up 19. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
The next guy, 5 and 6. Let it come out the watch, all right?
Steve Kerr asking his team to simply run the offense, share the basketball.
Yeah, and don't just settle for tossing it around the horn. Attack the defense. Play inside out when you can.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Conway, Sadiq Bey out there with Nasir Little. Then it's Trae Young, and it's Sumner in at the. So that's the Hawks 5.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Green with the ball. Okongwu on him to the inside. A nice shot by Hughes. He's got 40 now.
The beauty of Draymond as a facilitator really sees the entire floor.
Pass to Sumner. It's Little on the wing. Bey outside.
Yo, watch it.
4 on the clock. Shoots from 12. That one off the back iron and out. And for the Warriors, they're shooting very well. 62% and going right at the defense. Hughes, no good.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Sumner. And a strong finish with 2 hands. And he's now got the double-double.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. Atlanta making some changes here. Bogdanovich has checked in for Little. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Sumner. And Golden State also making a switch. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Wiggins. Here's Young. Counted.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
The Warriors have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that.
You know, as this game has gone along, his concentration has deteriorated. They've lost way too many possessions from him turning the ball over.
Hernan Gomez is checked in for Draymond Green. Here's Murray. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got assist number 7 tonight. Here's Hughes. Three-pointer, no good.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
To the paint. Here's a Congo. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot. And will go to the line. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
They've also been striking from mid-range with great consistency tonight. They just owned that part of the floor in this one.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Pass to Hughes. Over Murray. Here's Hughes. Beyond the arc. Rebound Atlanta. Bay's got 5 rebounds tonight. On offense, here are the Hawks. They're on an 11-2 run. Tipped away. Thompson outside. To the inside. Here's Hughes. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. He's got 42.
Clever ball movement by Klay Thompson, getting the rock to a guy with a better look.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Pass to Hughes. Over Murray. Hughes, no good.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
The offensive rebound. Bogdanovich, that's good.
He is not known for his rebounding, but Bogdanovich competes with great energy, and it pays off with those second chance points.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Warriors making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. Both shots good from the strike. And the Hawks shooting 60% here in the fourth quarter. Terrific efficiency. Curry against Young. Shoots over Curry. Young with the bucket.
The shot chart will tell you this isn't Young's favorite spot, but with a little effort, he makes it work.
Pass to Hughes. Back to Wiggins. Now here's Hernan Gomez. Guarded closely. Here's Hughes. Defended by Murray. Here's the three.
Come on.
Back to Hernan Gomez. Here's Hughes. Over Murray. And too long on the shot.
I like the aggressiveness. What I don't like is the lack of efficiency.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
And when you're attempting to make a comeback, it's so hard to overcome the...
At the line for Atlanta, DeJounte Murray. One shot.
And the Warriors call time here. They're on top by 6. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. All right, guys, what's your take?
They just have to play smart defense, avoid fouling at all costs, and prepare to go to the the charity stripe. As long as they follow this game plan, they should be good.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
Well, we know Murray lives with the ball in his hands. That's what makes his improvement at the line so crucial.
Here's Hughes. Can't connect. And so it's Golden State winning this one. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. You know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for being with us, and we'll see you next
on again.
Oh!
There it is.
11 points unanswered.
We're only down 1.
Pump fake there, draw him in off the glass.
Nice. I like the patience, Danny. Where was this on Team 2K TV's segment?
There we
Nice.
go.
Okay.
This is my mode.
Let's go. Oh, no.
Both these offenses geared to space the floor, Greg, in many cases playing outside in.
And we've got some bombers out there tonight. It's become a shooter's league. I just hope we'll see some balance as well.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Kuminga out there with Andrew Wiggins, and it's the Beast. Then there's Hernan Gomez, and it's Curry in at the point. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Top of the key. It's rebounded by Golden State. Their last encounter was in San Francisco.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
The shot by Hughes, no good. Now, let's go to David Aldridge. Had a chance to talk with head coach Steven Silas.
Well, Kevin, he talked about his team's defensive mindset. He said they have to be willing to sacrifice a little room in the paint if it means they stay tight on the outside shooters. He said it's no secret those guys attack from long range. And that's what we've got to stop. We'll see, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense.
2 shots.
Free throw good from Hughes. Both shots good from the stripe.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
For the Warriors, they won their last contest that game against the Hawks in Atlanta. They get it back. Wiseman. No good with the layup.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here. They're going to get it going.
Here's Hughes. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they had.
Fires from deep. And he trains the 3. Good looking shot there from Hughes. Hughes got 7 points.
One of the most unselfish superstars out there. Curry is always looking to make his teammates better.
Wiseman no good.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it.
And one of the many special things about Steph Curry is loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in 09.
For Detroit, they've gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Cunningham passes to Wiseman. Cunningham kicks to Hart. Pistons passing it around. They grab the own miss, and the basket is good. And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, Guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And it's the Warriors with the ball after James Wiseman's miss.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've got enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Makes it off the glass.
You can't fault the defense there. Wiseman just making a tough shot. How about the confidence?
Coming
Man. Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And now the first time out called here for Detroit.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his time.
Warriors leading by 6. They got James Wiseman. Miles Bridges is out there with Durant. Then it's Ivy. And it's Hart in the shooting guard position. They're the group Detroit will start the second round. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. The Beast in the last matchup against Atlanta had a huge game. He had 44 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. He didn't let the losing streak get to him. In fact, he used it as motivation to get the W and break that streak.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Hernan Gomez is checked in for the Warriors. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
And with Ivy, he gives you the physical traits you want at guard. Long, strong, athletic, lots of upside.
It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Passes it to Hughes. From deep. Bridges with the board.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not.
And Durant slams it in.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Oh, here now, the injury report.
Let's get him. I just talked with the Warriors head athletic trainer. He's dealing with a sore ankle right now, and they're icing it down to try and keep it from swelling too much. It's unfortunate timing all around for them. Of course, they will need to band together while he's out. We'll see how they respond. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Hopefully everything works out for him. And Ivy especially effective in the open floor.
Outstanding burst and speed. Plays with a high motor, and he's always in attack mode.
He was all alone on that. Bridges got 5 minutes.
Just so precise off the pass. I like how Bridges prepares himself as the ball is coming his way. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
The jump hook, again, the Pistons score. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Now, here's Kuminga. Guarded closer. Hughes, good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pistons trail by 5. The pass to Ivy. Wiseman kicks to Bridges. Pass to Hart. Here's Durant. One thing that can be entertaining at this point of every season is how unexpected rivalries, Greg, begin to develop.
Yeah, teams that might be traditional rivals have a few heated games early on, and now their matchups become must-see TV. Happens every season.
Pass to Hart. Here's Durant, defended by Kuminga. Here's Wiseman over Hernan Gomez. Here's Durant. Hand hit from in close.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Bridges, right side.
You got it. Come on.
Pass to Ivy. And that's a foul called on the Beast. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
Cunningham is checked in for Detroit. And the Warriors also making a change. Curry's checked in, just 4 to shoot. Ivy. And it's blocked by Hughes. And just over 3.5 minutes play here in the second quarter. Puts it up from 12. Rebound, Detroit. Wiseman's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Cunningham outside. Second chance shot. And Wiseman puts it in. Wiseman's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
You just can't teach size and length. And Wiseman beats everyone to the ball for that second chance opportunity.
Here's Ivy. With the second effort. Got a hand on it. And he recovers it. And it passed. They get one to fall. Ivy's got 4 points in the quarter. Hughes with it. Wiseman picks him up. And the Warriors miss again.
I rushed that one a little bit.
Here's Ivy. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Samson finds Curry. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. He's covered by Wiseman. Cunningham against Curry. Warriors the rebound. Second shot opportunity. And there's the nice lane. Excellent work from Hughes. Hughes got 19 points.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And I like his belief in his game.
And some good action in the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
29. The Warriors. 34.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got the Beast. Then Gomez out there with Kuminga. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Curry in at the 1.
Well, Wiseman's passing game is a work in progress, but he's smart enough to spot the wide-open man there. Just rubbing it in their faces with that number.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Here's Ivy. The Warriors pull it in. Kuminga's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Hughes good.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we play over the here in the 3rd. Cunningham passes to Ivy. That's in coming off the assist from Cunningham. Ivy's got 4 points this quarter.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you gotta get it to him.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Green, he's checked in for Hernan Gomez. And down it goes. 3-pointer falls in from Hughes. Hughes got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors. And that's a foul called on the Beast. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Duran, he's checked in for Bridges. Right around a minute and a half played here in the 3rd quarter. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. They host the Kings after this game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Here's Ivy. Lets it go with the 3. Good on the triple. Cunningham's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
A nice start to the second half. They'll get 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
The 17-footer. And then the Warriors now with another bucket.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Pistons trail by 10. The pass to Ivy. Here's Jordan. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Here's Hughes. You can't get that one. And it's Detroit the other way. Pass to Ivy. There's the lob to the hoop. And Duran slams it in.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
You can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
More good work on the pass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Elbow. 2.
The Pistons trail it. The backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivy. Then it's Bridges. Then there's James Wiseman. And it's Madison in at the four-man position. That's the group for Detroit right now. Here's Wiseman. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. 6 points for James Wiseman.
And just wait until Wiseman has time to develop his moves, which are still somewhat raw at this stage.
Here's Hughes. From down in the low post, it goes. And that's now 30 points for the Beast.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Pistons trail by 4. Cunningham kicks to Bridges. Pass to Ivy. Just 5 on the clock. Over Hughes. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Warriors leading by 4. Hughes with it. Over Cunningham. The miss on a 9-foot attempt from Hughes. Here's Ivy. Wiggins with some nice D.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
The Pistons have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Bridges finds Cunningham. Back to Bridges. Front past the arc. Warriors with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. That'll be game 4 of the 6-game road trip. Got a piece of it.
Guys, a hard-run rebound. Man's rebound right there. Way to battle for it inside.
And that's a foul called on the Beast. That's his 4th foul of the contest. And the Pistons making a change here. Hart's checked in. Pistons trail by 6. It's Cunningham with the drive. And there's Bridges on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists now in this one. Timeout called the Warriors.
Everybody up! Everybody up! And now it's time to do you! Fans, give a big round of applause for your Pistons Youth Dance Team! One more time!
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Hughes. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Jaden Ivey.
And you know, he hasn't been able to get to the line as much as he did in that first half. Credit the defense for making the adjustment.
Both free throws good from Hughes. Here's Ivey. Cunningham outside. Passes it to Hart. To Cunningham. Now Bridges. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And slammed right by Ivey.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Curry with the bounce pass. Hernan Gomez passes to Hughes. Outside Curry. The tray. Drills it inside. And the Warriors lead by 7.
That is the sharpest weapon in Curry's arsenal. Most times you assume any three-point shot he gets up is going in.
Hughes with the steal. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
1:51 left to play here in the fourth. Cunningham kicks to Ivy. Jacks up a three. He can't hit that time. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Here's Hughes. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Just an unselfish play from Curry. Always ready to move the ball and his body to help an open shooter.
Ivy passes to Cunningham. Now, here's Ivy. He's guarded closely. It's good from about 19 feet. Ivy's got 4 points in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
That's good.
So we'll see James Wiseman go to the line here. Jonathan Kuminga puts one up. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
And you got to respect how quickly Wiseman has adapted to big league play. He hit the ground running and has not looked back. Always growing as a player.
Hughes buries the long-range jumper. Hughes got 39.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They trail by 7. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, the Beast.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
If he could only contribute like this for them every night, you can't overstate how much better it makes this team when he has a game like this. And on the road, no less. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, here's Stephen Silas's message for his team during the last break. He told them this game wasn't over yet. He said, don't give up. If we make a few big plays, we're right back in this game. Stay the course. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. And it's Kuminga at the elbow. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8.
Hughes, 2 shots.
And so he drops them both. It's a 9-point ball game here.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That'd pretty much do it.
And here are the Pistons now. Cunningham with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. The kick out to Cunningham. Here's Ivy. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
For personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
For Golden State, Hughes at the line.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Now a timeout called by They're down by 8. There's 10 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
Here's Hayes. Offline with his 3. Here's Hughes. And that one drops.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Well, folks, that's...
Hey, need some help? Let's get to work. Here's what we're going to do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Call that, man. Oh, that's wet. Woo! 3 of them, baby. Give on, George, give on. Right. Block up. Hey, you got this. Don't worry. Hey, come here.
You could do better than that.
Trifecta, baby. Freeze all day, baby. Woo! 3 of them, baby. Woo-hoo! I got you quiet real quick.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do.
Turn it up! Turn it up! You guys are the ones who are going to be losing today. Come on, box them out! Oh, that's you. Give me that. Come on, what's the foul at, baby?
Again.
Right. What's the foul? Oh, that's good. Knock it down. And the foul.
One more.
Oh, give me that. Woo! 3 of them, baby. Roll up.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started. Hey, he can fall up.
Yes, sir.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're going to do.
Focus! I got him! We're here. Watch out! Who got ball? And one. Hey, right here. That's what the Come on now, baby. Freeze all day, baby. That's a foul. And one. 3 of them, baby. What's the foul at, man? Oh, he hit me.
Let's go.
And one. Trifecta, baby. Turn up, baby.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're going to do.
You got it. Come on, man.
Hey, Shoot that on you! Shot!
That's you all day. I got balls. Easy. That's the ball. Freeze all day, baby. Oh, 3 of them, baby. It's raining.
Just like that.
Hey, right here. Come on, where's the ball at, baby? Oh, you done? You done?
I'm a fan of 2K, and it's dope to be able to be on this side of it and see kind of when I'm in here customizing my game, doing some of the things. I'm elated right now, yeah. I'm gonna feel like a whole new 9-year-old kid again.
Every basketball player around the world, male or female, they want to possibly be in the game. You know, that's like you've reached it in life. So it's definitely a surreal moment. It's one of those moments that you didn't think would happen, but with consistency.
And here in the middle of the season, these teams really coming into their own right now. They found their identity and know what they're all about, Grant.
Well, oftentimes that's what happens. I mean, these guys have had the time to gel and get to know how they like to play. And at this point, it's all about going out night after night and just executing.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kuminga. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Willie Hernangomez. And it's Hughes in at the 2. So it's the Warriors now, following the bucket by the Raptors.
You got it. Come on.
Wiggins against Trent. Count it.
This guy's got a habit of making tough shots, and for Gary Trent Jr., he welcomes the contact.
Pass to Hernangomez. Wiggins with it. Here's Hughes, guarded by Trent. And he goes in for the dunk.
Are you serious? That is some power from the point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Here's Siakam. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. Shot clock at 6. Off the mark there with a 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. And I think Andrew Wiggins is a great example of how positions have changed. Came into the league playing a lot of the 2. Now we see him at times playing a bunch at the 4.
The Raptors have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Trent outside. And for Wiggins, he'll play the stretch 4 at times. Grant, he's extremely versatile.
And B.A., that shows just how the game has evolved. Wiggins is a traditional small forward, but we've seen him push to small ball, shifting Andrew to the 4 and even the 5 during stretches.
Here's Siakam. Second shot opportunity.
Well, Wiggins' raw athleticism is going to make him versatile enough to guard a number of positions.
Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Pass to Trent. Here's Person. Over Hernangomez. Person, no good.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Here's Hughes. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession. Outside Kuminga. Hughes, no good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Now here's Trent. He's averaging more than 12 a game. Consistent threat on offense. Back to Anunoby. 6 to shoot. Drops in the layup for 2.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
Oh, my. Talk about mental toughness. The crowd...
The Warriors leading. We've got Pascal Siakam. He's out there with Gary Trent, and it's Van Vliet in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Well, the young Spaniard, Willie, a good finisher around the rim.
The Raptors shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Pass to Trent. Pulls it. They get it back.
Well, gentlemen, you just love to see that aggressiveness. He's not afraid to get after it.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Pistons was simply terrific. He had 46 points, and his shot was looking pure from downtown and from the line. An astounding game for him, putting up numbers we might be talking about for the rest of his career. Back to you.
And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Pass to Siakam. Down low. Here's Person. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
Hughes. Plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws. Over the last few years, we've seen the rise of the skilled big. Doris, how's that changed the way basketball is played?
I think, B.A., certainly it has made for a more wide-open game. The advent of that stretch 4, stretch 5, it creates better spacing because you've got to deal with their shooting. To me, it's a much better product for the fans.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Toronto trailing. Poked away. 3 on 3. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Basket counts. Curry's got his first 2 points.
Well, don't underestimate Curry because of his size. This guy does a great job absorbing contact and still finishing.
And it's out of bounds. And coach is sure it should be going the other way. He's challenging the out-of-bounds violation.
And depending on the ref's angle, an out-of-bounds violation is an easy call to get wrong. It's a great reason to have replay. A call that's easy and quick to confirm on the monitor.
Yeah, it's one of the main reasons the coach's challenge is in place. This isn't a judgment call. There's usually pretty clear and conclusive evidence on an out-of-bounds call. And the ruling has been made. They're going to uphold the original call on the out-of-bounds violation.
And as a coach, it stings to lose a timeout on a failed challenge. But it's a risk worth taking to make absolutely sure that you're not going to lose a possession on a blown call. They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
The Raptors have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Pass to Ben. And here's Trent. Oh, they get a hand on it.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Here's Hughes. Good to see it fall for him. Now 3 for 9.
Very clever how he creates space against a bigger defender.
I tell you, the analytics crew may not like the mid-range, but sometimes you just got to put it in the basket.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Timeout called, the Raptors. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
Because they play in different conferences, these teams don't really see each other all that much. Makes it interesting here.
Right. They'll meet 2 times this year, East versus West. Let's see which team can enforce their style of play.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wiggins. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. Back to Anunoby. Pass to Van Vliet. Shot clock at 6. And again, Toronto, no good. Now the Warriors with it. They're on a 14-4 run. A nice shot by Hughes.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Knocked away. Trouble foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
I love it. In attack mode. Drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Conley against Poole. Pass to Van Vliet. There's the 3. And again, no good by Toronto. Here's Hughes. Good. And it's Walker who picks up the assist. Walker's got 3 assists in the game.
2 trays now in the second quarter after he hit one in the first.
It's stolen by Poole. Count that bucket. Poole's got his first points of the game.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Pass to Van Vliet. 20 seconds left in the second period. 6 on the shot clock. Achua gets the bucket.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Here's Hughes. And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 21.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors.
27. The Warriors, 52.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And it's the Warriors with the ball. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. It's off to Boston after this one, where they will face the Celtics. That'll be game 5 for them as they near the end of a 6-game trip. On the floor for the Warriors, we've got Willie Hernan-Gomez. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kuminga. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Hughes in at the 2-guard spot. Van Vliet with it. Kuminga defends. Curry against Siakam. Hangs. And it's good on the layup.
Well, high percentage shots are always at a premium. Pascal Siakam gets a great look there.
Takes the 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Outside Anunoby. Trent against Wiggins. Trent's shot is off.
I'll tell you what, they rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Wiggins outside from the arc. A nice shot by Hughes.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Toronto shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Trent, the pass to Anunoby. Now Van Vliet. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Hughes. Oh, swiped away. Inside. Siakam, right side. The shot no good.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Here's Hughes. Siakam pulls down the board.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Shot from 12. 5 on the clock.
Get outside, get outside.
The Raptors need to get off a shot. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. He drops it from range. Van Vliet's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
He's checked in for Van Vliet. Klay Thompson. Anunoby the 3 with Siakam at the 4. Fred Van Vliet out there with Mike Conley. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. And the Raptors miss again. And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position, Greg.
Not great length, but strong as any, VA. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Toronto's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Person. It's good on the putback.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Pass to Thompson.
Right here.
And with the G League Ignite and other youth leagues, the opportunity to go pro at a young age is there. Doris, did you see this coming?
Well, we know nothing stays static in life, Brian, and I think you need to look no further than what happened for such a long time over in Europe and abroad. We'd observed that European players had an advantage when it came to skill development because they were playing pro earlier than people over here in the United States. This has helped close the gap.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Back to Trent. Clock at 6. Here's Siakam. Excellent D there from Kuminga.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Anunoby. Now Van Vliet. He's covered by Curry. And again, Toronto no good. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. There's a killer two-hand slam.
Tonight, their attack revolves around him. As he goes, so goes the offense.
And Doris, the league has taken a much more active role as players.
At the line for the Warriors, Austin Rivers. At the line for 1.
Here's Trent. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Siakam outside. The three is up.
That's all you.
Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball.
Substitution on the court.
There's 10 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Hughes. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory. They controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA.
Terrific effort on both ends of the court tonight. You guys really dominated the glass. So why were you so physical tonight? Was you mad?
No, I wasn't mad tonight, Nate. But it is a physical game, you know, especially these days when most teams aren't playing two big men in the paint. You know, it's up to the whole team to rebound and block out at that point. You know, I just try to embrace that role.
So what's the key to being a great rebounder?
Just effort and anticipation. That's it. You know, putting your body on someone as soon as the ball goes up and then paying attention to where it's coming down. It's that simple, you know? You know, the best rebounders are usually just hard hat, blue-collar guys.
Look like you brought your lunch pail tonight. Good game, man.
Thanks, man.
Stay focused on your workout. I see you want to work on finishing at the hoop. Let's get started.
Turn it up! Turn it up! Hey, we're ready. Let's go.
Hey! Woo! 3 of them, baby. Hey, shoot that, baby. Come on. Give me that! Oh, hit that! Oh, foul!
Man, I can't even watch this.
Too strong! Hey, right here. Woo. Yeah, thank you, baby. That fly, baby. That's good.
99. Get ready for sleep.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Let's get it started, man. Let's get it started. Hey,
We've been ready. We're waiting your team.
I got ball. Call that. Freeze all day, baby. And one. Oh, that's a foul. Post him, man. Post. Hey. Give me that. 3 of them, baby. Give me that. Come on, what's the foul at, bro? Man, defender. Oh, hit that.
Let's go.
Rain that, baby. Take that. Woo. All right, thank you, baby. Don't let us shoot that. What's the foul at, man? All day, baby. Yo, we got this. Don't worry.
One more.
I'm dropping a hammer.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. Come on, man. Nah, we're good. Right here. Let's ball. Oh, you hit me. Hey, just keep throwing that up. Hey, who got ball? Right. Hey, man, get mine. Oh, that's good. Oh, call that. Foul! Burst it! Give me That's a foul!
Y'all ready to lose? Let's go!
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do.
Turn it up! Turn it up! Let's do this. Hey, don't forget to come now. Hey, come right here.
Hey, hit me up.
All right, I'm gonna go do some laundry. I'll be back for the game too.
Oh, she's actually gone.
So funnily enough, we rode over to Viper's territory, and the guy who tagged along in my cart is now our opponent. So friends become enemies real quick here in 2K23.
Excuse me. Oh, thank you. Excuse me. He's a... And now, Greg, that we're into the meat of the season, are you seeing any emerging trends out there?
For a few years, the trend had been guys shooting from farther and farther out. But, Kevin, I think we're seeing a return of the big man, a more concerted effort to attack the interior.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kuminga. Then there's Hernan Gomez, and it's the Beast, and it's Curry in at the point guard position.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. Here's Hughes. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Boston ball.
So it's the Celtics now. Outside, Wall. Here's Brown. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
And just taking pride in being their leader. These passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better. And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive ability. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Now here's Wiggins. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. From downtown. Here's the rebound. Kuminga bounce pass. No good from Hernan Gomez. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Here's Wall. And he banks in the layup. You're right. Defense, it's been terrific. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two.
Wiggins has shown himself over the past couple seasons as being a great two-way player. He can still do damage on the offensive end. Don't get that twisted.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Wiggins. Here are the Celtics with the ball. Couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdown defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
Hughes with the steal. They get the rebound. It's good by Gomez.
Beating everybody to the ball, Willie doesn't always get his number called, so he's got to put in the extra work and find these efforts on the offensive glass.
Outside, Horford. Two free throws coming. Yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
Timeout. This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constitutes the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. We're double-checking, and the game continues on.
Brown, good.
Brown at his best, a muscular beast who loves finishing strong through the contact.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk earlier with Boston's head coach. He's looking for his guys to put up a terrific performance tonight, especially at the defensive end. He said, we want to use our length and athleticism to protect the rim, make it hard for shooters to get clean looks. This is the first meeting of the season between these two. Guys, we'll see how it comes out.
Well, David, thank you. What are you looking for? The defensive-minded approach coming in, Greg.
I like that they're focused on getting stops. Gives them the opportunity to turn that defense into offense.
And let's see how good they can be in transition to get out and try to find some easy ones.
Brown against Hughes. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
3-second violation.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Brown. Here's Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Now let's take a moment to get your guys. The Warriors trailing. So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. He's out there with Jordan Poole. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Green, and it's Thompson into the three. Now here's Poole. 6 to shoot. Hughes with it, picked up by Brown. Thompson from long range, and he's good on the 3-ball. Thompson's got the lead up to 2 now for the Warriors. Thompson's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Right the pass to Wall. Brown wide open, he fires. No good on the 3. Poole finds Kuminga. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on John Wall. The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
It's White on the wing. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Hughes. The Warriors keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Boston trailing. Here's Brown. And there are the Celtics with another minute.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Pass to Hughes. Hernan Gomez with the ball. Curry passes to Hughes. From deep three-point range. Warriors the rebound. Tries again. Hernan Gomez.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Back to Wall. Clock at 6. And that's a foul called on the Beast. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Warrior.
39. The Warrior. 42. And your Celtics Youth Dance Team.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
The post team, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Wall in at the point. That's the Boston 5. So it's Boston now. It's a 5-point game. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Beast in the last matchup against Toronto got the job done. He had 42 points, but it was his season high in rebounds that really stood out. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention. And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
And that's a foul called on the Beast. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Tatum kicks the Wall. And here's Brown outside. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter. Hernan Gomez passes to Curry. Here's Hughes. Puts up a 3. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had one before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
But only the first miss of the second half. They come out here with authority.
Wall kicks to Bryant. Knocked away. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Thompson is checked in for the Warriors.
Warriors substitution. Klay Thompson.
Here's Tatum. Even when an opposing defense is giving him everything he can handle, he still finds a way to score. He's averaging over 33 points a game.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Curry passes to Hughes. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Thompson against Brown. Stolen by Thompson. There's the pass to Kuminga. Golden State moving the ball around. Inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Warriors shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. That free throw good from Kuminga. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Poole comes in for Curry, and he can't hit the second. And Jason Tatum seems GA like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the final.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Passes the Poole. Now Thompson, guarded by Tatum. Fires from the wing. And a little hook that time, but it drops. Thompson's got 8.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by 3. Here's White. Offensive rebound. And another basket for Boston.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gallinari. So both teams making some changes here. 1:16 left in the third quarter of the game.
Not a way to get out of the funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Now, here's Gallinari. He's still scoreless so far in this match. And Williams with the stuff.
Gallinari does such a great job of recognizing the floor space. And that time, credit him with the assist.
Pass to Hughes. Takes a 3. And Boston with the rebound. Davison's got 5 rebounds tonight. Right side, White uncovered. Warriors with the rebound.
He's going to be shaking his head now. Knows he missed it easy.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you want him taking that kind of shot.
And he gets it back. He gets that one. Green's got his first basket of the night.
Tough shot from Draymond Green, but he brings this out of his squad and frustrates the opponent.
White, wide open, he fires. Off target with his 3. The Warriors have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Pulls up for 3. Good on the 3-point shot. White's got his second basket of the night.
Just sound ball movement by Gallinari, who gets the assist on that made bucket.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. It's the Celtics. They're up by 2. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Now let's
keep everything sharp. Keep the cuts hard.
And it's been a very competitive. Then for the Warriors, Jonathan Kuminga comes in for 1. And it's the Beast in for Jordan Poole. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
A fluid, talented scorer with length. Tatum is hard to defend because of that versatility.
Jason Tatum.
And the second free throw, good. Warriors leading by 3. Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got the Beast. Kuminga out there with Hernan Gomez. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 with the small forward. Hughes against Brown. Hughes good.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Celtics have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Of line shooting away. That's Brown getting it to go. 25 points for Jaylen Brown.
And with Brown, it doesn't matter what point in the game it's at. He's ready to shoot whenever and wherever he has the ball in a good spot. How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Knocks it loose. And the ball out of play. The Warriors won this ball. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Hughes against Brown. Hughes kicks to Kuminga. Shoots the three. The shot by Hughes, no good.
And even with good coverage defensively, he has confidence to drill the three.
Hughes against Brown. A shot, no good. Wiggins with some nice D. Up top, Curry, covered by Wall. Hughes, good.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And you got to love how seriously he takes his ability to score. He has the green light to fire from just about anywhere on the court. Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the ropes.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game. Tries a three off the inbound, and the three is knocked down. Deep ball good, and a nice shot from Hughes.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
No, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. What's your take, guys?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
Here's Pritchard. No good. So we see the Warriors get the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time this one wound down.
And that's what they want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking
Let's phone a friend. No. Would you like to use a lifeline?
Yes.
Who would you like to call?
You.
Congratulations to A-Loki and the entire Loki family that came out to support. I found out that people were in the Team 2K TV league trading up draft picks when we didn't agree upon a time. So I'll let you guys talk about that.
Collusion.
And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purists.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Willie Hernan Gomez is out there with Kuminga. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Hughes in at the 2. Down low. Here's Oladipo. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine.
Up in his playmaking skills. When Levine notices an open teammate, he whips the pass over.
Oh, got that one up quick.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Now here's Oladipo. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Levine draws the double. The 3 from DeRozan. Shot comes out. The Warriors go the other way with it. Coming into this, having knots to win against Boston in their last game.
Dialing it in from range on the road is never easy to do, but they pulled it off and played a great game.
Yeah, and you could see the crowd's reaction with every make. It wasn't pretty.
Oh, guys, the city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large.
Now here's Wiggins. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming through. It goes on Victor Oladipo. It feels like once you get a taste of winning, you never want that to end, Grant.
But the reality is, for most franchises, it does end for long periods of time. I hope the fans do appreciate this current Bulls team. There's something to be proud of. Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Nice shot by Morris.
Drawing so much attention. Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man.
Now here's Curry. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Pass to Hughes. Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by, off target at the rim.
Golden State foul. Hughes. First personal foul. First team foul.
DeRozan against Kuminga. Here's Oladipo, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
DeMar's a magnet for defensive attention. You see the overreaction leading to a wide open man. In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Ball finds Oladipo. Here's Levine. Fires for 3. They get the rebound. And there it is for him.
When you talk about DeMar DeRozan, how he's increased the number of ways he can score, this time off the offensive rebound.
Here's Hughes. And again, no good by Golden State.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Well, Grant, one thing Levine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket. It's just part of his overall evolution.
Now here's Oladipo. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Pass the ball from deep. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo.
What strong fundamentals from Lonzo. Not about to waste. They look that good.
Golden State calls timeout. Last time they met in San Francisco.
They really had a strong night shooting the basketball. They got hot and stayed hot.
They were very patient, and that was the difference. It's hard to be patient, I know, but look at the outcome they had.
The Warriors will go with a different look here. The Warriors trailing. So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. We've got Jordan Poole. Kuminga is out there with Klay Thompson. Then there's Willie Hernan-Gomez. And it's Hughes in at the two-guard spot. Ooh, it's stolen away.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last match against the Celtics just played phenomenal. He ended up with 26 points and also did a lot of damage from long. He was tenacious, continuing to play exceptional basketball. Guys, we'll see how long he can play at this level.
Yeah, Ali, he put forth a commanding performance and led the charge for his squad.
Yeah, it's clear this guy is unafraid. He relishes the opportunity to take over for his team.
Whether he's scoring, facilitating, hitting the glass, his focus is just to provide whatever they need for the win.
And some surprise team. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Moody's checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Poole, and he drops it first. And he makes both free throws. Here's Oladipo. 14 points for him last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
A nice shot by Hughes.
I just love the ball movement.
Now Ball. 11 points for him last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And he was a monster on the glass. Really helped him control that part of the game.
Now here's Tate. Pass to Oladipo. 6 on the shot clock. And again, no good by Chicago.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
On target from range.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
For Chicago, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Pass to Ball. To end the run. Got a piece of it. Now Morris. Out to Oladipo. Lets it go from deep. He buries it from 3. Oladipo's got 9 points.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
Here's Hughes. And the Warriors with another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Some changes for Chicago. Williams comes in for Tate, and it's Zach LaVine in for Oladipo. Green's checked in for the Warriors. Wiggins comes in for Kuminga. Now here's Williams. 11 points for him last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. DeRozan against Wiggins. 1:56 left in the second quarter. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Substitution on the court.
Chicago trailing here. Pass to Warren. Green covering. Just 5 to shoot. That shot off the mark. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Here's Curry. Williams defending. Hughes, no good.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Now here's Levine. Levine's right on him. And again, no good by Chicago. And the Warriors with possession. They're on a 16-5 run. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Give him 23.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
59 seconds left to play in the half. Ball passes to Warren. Back to Ball. Pass to Levine. The three. The rebound by Wiggins.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a three at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
And the Warriors with another three.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless. That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Poole comes in for Curry.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Nails it from three. And the Warriors lead by 12.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Knocks it loose. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Puts up a three. And the Warriors with another three.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors liking their chance.
Warriors 44.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Here's Golden State. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Zach LaVine. Then there's Victor Oladipo. Then it's Lonzo Ball. And it's Morris in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half. Pass to Oladipo. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Pass the ball to the paint. Here's DeRozan. Well, the jumper's good from inside 6 feet.
This is where DeRozan is one of the best. Below the foul line, making plays.
Here's Hughes. Another three for Golden State.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Oladipo outside to the inside. Morris. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Hernan Gomez has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Hughes. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Personal foul.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Timeout called. The Bulls.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Here's Oladipo. He's got 11. And he dunks it down.
Credit them from making the right halftime adjustments.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
DeRozan passes to Levine. Now ball. Pass to DeRozan. Shoots over Kuminga. And again, no good by Chicago. Golden State with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." B.A.?
All right, thanks, Allie.
Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
Oladipo finds Morris, and it's rejected. And he's able to get it back. Good on the bucket. Golden State has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Again. Wow.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show.
He's putting the team on his back. Incredible scoring performance thus far.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Outside Levine. And here's Oladipo from deep three-point range. Called in by Curry. Here's Hughes. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. And again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. The Bulls have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Golden State with the ball. They're on a 20-6 run. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. DeMar DeRozan picks one up. First free throw is good. And some changes here for the Warriors. Green's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Thompson comes in for Kuminga. And it's Poole in for Curry. And the Bulls shooting a low 29% since halftime. Down it goes. Jam that one home.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Back to Levine. Pass to Williams. For 3. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 5 rebounds in the game. Hughes. Oh, another one falls.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Levine passes to Williams. Poke loose. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it.
Misread each other on the pass.
Substitution on the court.
From behind the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. Inside. Here's ball. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
An unselfish young guard. Lonzo Ball takes pride, in my opinion, of success of others. Probably why his teammates love playing with him.
Here's Hughes. Oh, connects again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll see you next time.